All right, forget everything you've ever heard about needing 21 days to build a habit or 90 days to change your life. The source material we're looking at today has a much more radical idea. It says you don't actually need more time, what you need is more truth. And the crazy part? You can get there in a single 24-hour reset. So let's dive into this super intense one-day system that's designed to literally change everything.
And let's get one thing straight, right from the jump. This isn't about gentle encouragement. It's not about positive affirmations. No, the whole mindset here is that this is a battle, a war against all the distractions, the little lies, and yeah, the version of yourself that's been holding you back this whole time. This is really where this whole system just cuts through all that usual self-help noise. See, the core argument is that your problem, it isn't a lack of time. It's not that you're not motivated enough. It's a lack of honesty. The whole idea is that one single day, one powerful, conscious decision to just face the truth is way more effective than months and months of just kind of going through the motions. So let's get into the fundamental premise of this whole thing. It really all comes down to one powerful idea. You are not broken, okay? You're just buried. Think of it like you're buried under this avalanche of digital noise, constant notifications, and that endless, mindless scrolling. The real issue isn't that you can't do it, it's that you're just constantly, completely overstimulated. Okay, so here it is, the roadmap for your one day. It's a 5-step system, and each step is designed to do something really specific. Strip away all that noise, force you to confront your real self, destroy what's holding you back, build a new foundation, and then, finally, just acknowledge the effort. We're going to break down every single one. Right, so this whole process, it's all built on a foundation of two things: absolute, total silence, and a brutally honest look at yourself in the mirror. That's how you create the space to finally hear what you're actually thinking, cutting through all that external chaos to find your own internal signal. Step 1 is called radical self-confinement. And yeah, it sounds intense because, well, it is. For a full 24 hours, you unplug completely. That means no phone, no internet, no social media, nothing. But look, the goal here isn't to punish yourself. It's to give your brain the space it desperately needs to just breathe, to think, and to find some clarity without the constant barrage from the outside world. And this really gets to the core psychology of why we're all so addicted to our devices. Think about it. The source argues that when you're endlessly scrolling, you're not just killing time, you're actively running away from the uncomfortable truths, the stuff that only comes up when you're finally alone with your own thoughts. Which brings us right to step 2, the mirror ritual. In that silence you've just created, you're going to stand in front of a mirror for 5 minutes, and you're going to ask yourself one single piercing question. It's not who am I? Nope. It's who am I pretending to be? See the difference? This question is designed to just slice right through the performance and expose that gap between who you really are and the character you've been playing. Okay, now for the major turning point. Once you've identified that pretense, you move on to step 3. And this is a powerful symbolic act of destruction. This isn't just about, deciding to change. This is about metaphorically killing off the old version of you to make room for what's next. So here's what you do. You take out a notebook and you get brutally specific. Write down every single habit that's sabotaging your potential. Name the actual places and people that just drain your power. List out all the lies you tell, to yourself, to others, just to be accepted. The whole point is to make the enemy tangible, to put it on paper. And then, you destroy that page, you burn it, you rip it up, you shred it. It doesn't matter how, just destroy it. This physical act is a powerful message to your subconscious mind. There is no going back. That person, those habits, they're gone. It's a final, definitive statement. All right, so you've cleared the space, you've destroyed the old. Now you enter the constructive phase, the warrior hour. This is 60 minutes dedicated to actively forging a new sense of power, a new sense of control, and a new presence in both your body and your mind. And this hour is broken down into 3 perfectly balanced 20-minute segments. It's a totally holistic approach, right? It engages your physical self, your chaotic mind, and your inner core, all in equal measure. So here's how it plays out. For the first 20 minutes, you move. Intense physical movement. Get out of your head and into your body. Then, for the next 20 minutes, you write. This is an unfiltered mind dump. Just let all the chaos in your head pour out onto the page. No judgment at all. And finally, you spend the last 20 minutes just breathing. sitting in total silence, simply existing.
So, as the day starts to wind down, we come to the final step. And this one isn't about measuring how far you've come or setting a bunch of new goals. It's about something much simpler, and maybe more profound. It's about acknowledging the act of just showing up for yourself, with complete honesty.
The action itself is incredibly simple. At 9 p.m., you go back to that same mirror from the morning, but this time, the purpose is totally different. This time, there are no more questions to ask yourself.
You just look yourself right in the eye, and you say this: "Thank you for showing up." That's it. You're not thanking yourself for being perfect. You're not celebrating some massive transformation. You're just acknowledging your presence. You're acknowledging that for one day, you didn't run, you didn't hide, and you didn't lie.
And this is really the heart of the whole philosophy. This day wasn't some kind of magic trick to turn you into a totally new person. That was never, ever the point.
Because the real victory here, it was never about becoming someone new. It was about finally shedding the crushing weight of pretending to be someone you're not. It was about aligning your actions with your true self, even if it was just for those 24 hours.
You know, this whole process is built on one thing: confronting uncomfortable truths. So I'm going to leave you with this final question, straight from the source material. It's a challenge, really, to apply this core idea right now, today. So ask yourself, what is the one lie you will stop telling?